Today on Go, it's all about the ring.
Bobdale Gloves Go Edmonton on Shaw TV is brought to you by Bobdale Gloves. www.bobdalegloves.com.
Welcome to an all-new episode of Bobdale Gloves Go Edmonton. Today, we're lacing up and hitting the ice with the Dominators! Yes, we are very excited. It is a massive ringette tournament this weekend in Edmonton. It's the Silver Ring, a ringette tournament, and I've never played ringette before. I'm looking for the curved end of the stick, and I don't see one, so this should be interesting. We're gonna learn the sport, hit the ice with these girls, and have a great time. But up first, all the gear, including the stick.
Hi, I'm Dana. I've been playing ringette for 6 years, and you need a whole bunch of equipment to play for starters. So you need your helmet with a special cage, and it's so the stick doesn't get stuck in it. And then you need a neck guard to protect your neck, and your shoulder pads, which have shoulder and chest protector. And then you need elbow pads and gloves to protect your hands. And then your stick has a special tip, so you can get a shot better. And there's metal tips and plastic tips. So the plastic tips have the rivets, and the metal tips are just plain and straight. And then you need girdle and your knee pads and skates, and then pants over top. And that's all you need to play ringette.
Thank you very much for that, hun. There you have it, all the gear in a nutshell, and a man who knows the gear very, very well. This is Kelly Keeler. He is the president of Edmonton Ringette. And this weekend, like I mentioned, the Silver Ring Tournament. This is a massive tournament. Girls coming from all over Alberta to play in this tournament. Tell us a little bit about it.
This weekend we have 88 teams coming from Western Canada. Primarily all our age groups from U9 right to our Open A's. The kind of neat thing about this is it's kind of it's a tournament that we're the second largest tournament in Canada, and it's an exciting time because it's a ringette's starting to grow in the northern Alberta region. It's a real good time to demonstrate and show the speed and fun of our sport.
Okay, would you say it's more popular now than it was, say, 5-10 years ago in the city?
Yes, I'd say we're starting to pick up steam. It's ringette was invented about 50 years ago, and it kind of went through a little bit of a phase there, a growth phase, and it kind of slowed down. Now we're back up in an upswing. We're starting to see our registration numbers go up. Do
you think in a very hockey-driven, hockey-oriented city that ringette's starting to find its own place and make more waves in the community? More young people are getting involved and realizing that hockey isn't the only game you can play on ice with sticks.
Oh, you got that right. This is a great game. It's fast. It's very similar to basketball. There's a lot of fast breaks and lots of good skating. So the girls actually in ringette learn to skate, cut, pass, because they get positive traction with the ring, so they skate with their head up. And as you can see behind me, these girls are fast.
They are fast, and just so everyone at home knows, these girls that are here today are about 12, 13 years old. So it's surprising to see them with so much agility and speed on the ice and doing so well. I'm not wearing a helmet, so we'll see how that goes. But any words of wisdom for any young girls or guys out there who'd be interested in trying ringette for themselves?
Yes, we encourage kids to start playing right from 4 or 5 years old. Because it's such a great skating game, it's a great training game for if kids do want to move to hockey, they can start with ringette because it's a great skating game. In fact, we have boys play. My son, in fact, played. He was our third, and he played, and he's back playing hockey now, but it's a great training. It's a great training. It's a lot of fun, too. It's a great sport.
Well, thank you so much, Kelly, and we are going to have a lot of fun on the show today. Stick around. We'll be right back on Go. Brad, you're kind of making me hungry now, and I have no idea how this is going to work out on your end, but we'll check back in with you later. Now, though, I'm joined by Jason Irwin, who was helping me just before I ate it. How did you think I did there?
Actually, you know what? You did pretty good for, maybe the first couple times on skates there.
I've been on skates before. See, that's the sad part. I have never played ringette, and I've definitely never even handled a hockey stick, so this is a bit of a challenge, but the girls that you have on the ice, they are absolutely amazing, from the Titanium team as well as the other team that's out on the ice here. Talk a little bit about what it's like to train them for this sport.
A lot of these girls have played together for about 5-6 years. There are a lot of 10, 11, and I think one 12-year-old on my team. And they come out to the rink hard every single day, and they skate hard. They play hard, they check hard, and they just love being at the rink.
Yeah, that's wonderful. When I think of sports like hockey, because my brother played hockey growing up, he was always at the rink. You had to put in so many hours of training, and you're always on the road going to different tournaments and games. Is that kind of like what it's like for these girls?
Yeah, actually a little bit. A lot of our even regular season games are in Red Deer, Beaumont, but that's not too far. We have tournaments in Calgary, sometimes up at Fort McMurray. So there are quite a bit of traveling.
Excellent. I know these girls have a very exciting tournament this weekend, the Silver Ring tournament. What have you been doing to prep them for this tournament?
A lot of practices, a lot of hard work. They're ready to go, I think. It's a big tournament. There's a lot of big teams coming out, so it should be a lot of fun.
When they're playing teams from different areas, different towns, do you notice a different skill level, different technique that you're seeing from girls trained in areas outside of Edmonton?
Actually, when it's all said and done, they all seem to be pretty equal. You know, some teams are stronger than the others, but you get to see a lot of them throughout the year, so you train accordingly.
Yep. We were talking to Kelly at the top of the show about the popularity of Ringette becoming increasingly more popular here in the Edmonton area, especially over the last few years. Have you noticed there's more of a demand to get on the teams? The girls have to be more competitive, more skilled to make these teams?
Absolutely. I know, for example, in this is a U12 division. There's 3 different tiers, A, B, and C, and you have different girls trying out for A and B and C teams, so it's very competitive, especially at the beginning of the year.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Jason. One more time, what was the name of that shot you were trying to teach me?
That's a flip backhand shot.
I will nail that before the